When my sister Clara called me that morning, her voice was trembling with excitement. "Guess what, Emma? Daniel finally proposed. We're getting married next month." I remember the way my heart swelled. I had waited for that moment almost as much as she had. Clara and I had been inseparable since childhood, two halves of one whole. When our parents died, it was me who raised her, me who gave up college to work and make sure she had one. For years, I told myself it didn't matter, that sisters don't keep score. So when she got engaged, I promised myself she would have the wedding of her dreams. I paid the deposit for the venue, $4,000. I covered her dress $1,200. And when she cried over the catering bill, I handed her my card and said, "Don't worry about it." She hugged me tight and whispered, "You're not just my sister, you're my guardian angel." If only I had known how soon that angel would fall from grace. 2 weeks before the wedding, she said softly, "Emma, the guest list is complicated. You won't mind if I seat you a little to the side, right?" I laughed. "Of course not. As long as I'm there, front row or back." She smiled strangely. "About that, Daniel thinks it's best to keep the ceremony small, just family." I blinked. "I am family." She looked away. "You know what I mean? His side? He wants to avoid drama." Drama. I had paid for the non-drama wedding. But I stayed quiet, because love makes you believe silence is the higher ground. The night before her wedding, I ironed my blue dress, the one I had bought to match her color theme, and packed the pearl necklace that had been our mother's. I wanted to gift it to her as something old, something precious. That morning, my phone stayed silent. By noon, I called her. No answer. By evening, I saw the photos. Hundreds of them. Clara in white lace, Daniel smiling, the beach glowing behind them, and her new sister-in-law holding my mother's necklace. I sat there staring at the screen, my hands numb, my chest hollow. Later, Clara texted me, "Is greater than, please don't be mad. It was all so sudden. We only invited close family." Close family. I, who had raised her, fed her, clothed her. That night, I didn't cry. I just sat in the dark, counting the bills, the sacrifices, the quiet humiliations I had swallowed over the years. 3 months passed. Not a word from her. Until one morning, she called again. Her voice was small, trembling. "Emma, I need your help. Daniel lost his job. The landlord wants the rent. Please, just this once." I took a long breath. "Clara," I said quietly, "didn't you say I wasn't close family?" Silence. Then a whisper. "You don't mean that." "I do." Her voice cracked. "I'll pay you back. Please, Emma, we're desperate." I thought of the necklace around that other woman's neck, the symbol of everything I'd lost, respect, gratitude, love. "No, Clara," I said finally. "You already took everything I had to give. I'm done." She hung up. The next day, I received a message from her new number. "Is greater than, you'll regret this. Blood is blood." But she was wrong. Blood had been spilled the day she erased me from her wedding. What was left was peace mine. I sold the necklace replica I had made for her, the one she never took, and booked a solo trip to Italy. It was the first time in years I bought something for myself without guilt. As the plane took off, I looked out the window and smiled. For once, I wasn't anyone's savior, or wallet, or invisible backbone. I was simply Emma, the woman who finally learned that love without respect is just another form of debt. And I was done paying.